everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today's video is going to be 10 baby girl names that I love but won't be using for our daughter. So Mondo is not going to be filming this video with me. I wanted him to sit in on it, that way he could give his opinion on all the names that I like. He had to work today and he just thought I should just go ahead and film it without him because there's really only one name on the list that he liked that we're not using, so I'm going to mention what name that is in this video. Anyway, let's just hop right into this video. So this first name is probably the name that I'm going to be having to talk about a little bit the most, just to explain it. So early on in my pregnancy, when I was it was like maybe a week after I found out that I was pregnant, and I was praying over my baby and just like praying about who my baby's gonna be when they grow up and all that stuff. I didn't know the gender yet, and when I was praying, I felt like I heard the name Eve, and when I heard that name, I was like, I wouldn't like that name Eve for my daughter, even though I think it's gorgeous and I don't know anyone with the name, and I love the nickname Evie, but I just feel like it wasn't it because our last name is super short and the first name is super short. I don't know, I just didn't feel like it was right. This name actually turns out, and I didn't figure this out until after we chose what the baby's name really is, they have the same exact name meaning. I felt like it was a sign that that is my baby's name, not the name Eve, the name that we chose that has the same meaning as Eve. I feel like it all just tied in the end, and also I feel like I could also have heard the name Eve because I was carrying a girl, and at the time I didn't know, and I was kind of leaning more towards a boy at the time, so I think that I was just trying to redirect my attention that it is a girl and not a boy. The next name on my list is Avia, which I think is a beautiful name, and I don't know anyone with the name Avia, and I just love like A names in general. But Mondo was not really a big fan of this name, so it never really made it to being a top consideration. Next name, which is the only name that Mondo considered, this name is Lydia, which the meaning of Lydia is kind. I think this name Lydia is very pretty. I didn't feel like it was right, but we did consider this name for a really long time. This probably would have been our daughter's name if we had not chosen the name that we chose. The next name that I really like is Sienna because I love the nickname Cece, but Mondo was not thrilled with this name, and I mentioned it to him I think once and he was just like, no. The next name, which I really love this name, but we would not choose it because it is becoming so popular now and a lot of people love it, and it's because it's literally beautiful, but the name is Everly. The next name, which Mondo did like this name, but I think we maybe talked about it twice and then he was more like, no, like I like it, but no. Rylan. I don't know anyone with the name Rylan, and I don't know, I love the name, but we just didn't choose it. The next name I have written down is Paisley. I think the name Paisley is so cute, but I would never see myself naming my daughter Paisley. Never considered this for my daughter, but I did think it was a really pretty name, and that's why I wrote it down. The next name is Remy. I think is a really pretty name, but it's more of a nickname to me. I don't know, I just didn't feel like a first name. It is also very short. I don't know, it just wasn't really about it. The next name is Rosie. I would not want to name my daughter just Rosie because it's more of a nickname to me, but there were no Rose names that I love. My last name on my list is Saray. I think Saray is a really pretty name. I could never picture myself naming my daughter Saray. Like, I don't know, it's very hard for me to choose a name because it's like, I don't know, it's so hard to name a kid. Okay, it's really hard for me. Saray just wasn't it, but it's a very pretty name. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe down below so that way we'll be announcing the name of our baby, and yeah, you guys definitely want to know, so subscribe so you'll know. I will see you in our next video. Bye!